I saw a story, I'm sure you guys saw it as well, the movie with Joaquin Phoenix called Her, where he falls in love with Scarlett Johansson.
Yes.
That's happening now. There are many, many people, enough that people are writing about it, who are having, quote unquote, romantic relationships with AI.
Yes.
I don't know what I'm looking for here. Like, I don't understand why would you do that?
I mean, I think a lot of people get a rush out of like texting and communicating. And whenever you're texting with someone, you can kind of project a tone, or you're projecting a lot when you're just reading someone's text. So if you are going back and forth with an AI chatbot, you can kind of project anything you want onto them. And it kind of scratches that itch of like, I'm lonely and I want to talk to someone. I'm talking to this AI. It's seeming like a real person.
It's just as simple as it sounds.
I mean, that's what I would say.
I mean, I'm not making a joke of this, but back, Andrew, you were flirting
Reppy.
with Reppy.
Reppy the replica.
And you did it live, and it got weird and oddly sexual. And so this is just people doing that for that purpose. I mean, that seems like a multi-billion-dollar business.
Well, that AI, that chatbot that I was using, they weren't at the time, but since I was using it, they have actually like shifted their focus and rebranded as a like saucy, flirty, we'll say spicy, like AI chatbot. Like this AI is more than just your buddy you can talk to.
Do you guys think that this will ever appreciably cut into actual human to human relationships?
I mean, think of the generation that's coming up right now. They don't have the social skills that we did, but we do because we were forced outside to play football in the yard till the lights came on.
Yeah.
They don't
ask a girl on a date.
And ask a girl, have the courage to ask. And here's the thing, and be prepared for her to say no.
Right.
I don't know that they can handle.
Doesn't say no.
No, I don't know that they can handle rejection. I don't think that the youth can go out and think, okay, well, I'm going to ask this girl to prom. What if she says no? I think they're that terrified of rejection. Okay. And this takes that place.
If I'm on my phone and I am texting or sexting with AI, I get it. Okay. If I'm never going to meet a girl, why not have this amazing girl who is basically tailored to me?
Right.
But if I'm going to, what could AI down the road bring in a more physical form? For example, I know this is weird, but like the $5,000 Japanese sex dolls get integrated with AI. Could it really be like the old Twilight Zone episodes where you have a quote unquote mate?
I think some people will do that just because they don't want to actually interact with people. I think there's a lot, the younger kids are growing up with a device attached to their hip from birth. And honestly, that is becoming their life. We talked about someone that couldn't go 6 hours today without their phone, even though they're going to go do something that is part of what could be their future, could be their career. But they were asking the question.
I talked about it. My daughter Phoebe.
Oh, Phoebe. Okay.
She's doing a day long.
I didn't want to throw her under the bus.
No, he did already.
Okay, I didn't want to throw her under the bus.
In fact, it was the first segment right out of the start of the show.
All right, well there you go. I was in the car.
Phoebe's doing a day long teen camp with the FBI.
Yes.
And given that she's at the FBI building, you can't take your phone in.
Right.
And she was like,
questioning that you were not going to have that device. So think about that on a mass scale. So you're going to have a good percentage of the population, not huge, but a percentage of the population that wants to interact with technology and never be rejected, never be misloved or whatever it may be, because that thing will always be there. Now, if you throw a robot into it that is kind of lifelike, now you're getting creepy, but it could be 30 years from now. That's the truth. I mean, the guy in what's the story in Japan? The guy married a character, a Nintendo character that was on his device, and he literally got married to it. It was kind of crazy. You can look it up on the internet, but a guy in Japan did that, and it's like he married a cartoon character in a video game, and because he said he didn't want to socialize with humans.
Okay. The phones are always open, but this is especially interesting stuff about IT and AI. If you would like to talk to George, ask him a question about your business or sci-fi level stuff. That's always fun, too. 314-436-7900, DGS and KMOX.